Hello everyone, this is Sam Carlegian. Welcome back to another video. The Audi Q5, the 2021 Q5 has finally landed, and I had the opportunity to review it and test drive it. I'm also going to do a comparison next week. I won't tell you which car, but it's also another popular vehicle within the same segment. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe because more comparisons are coming. Now, what is new for 2021? That is the goal for today's video. For this year, the Audi Q5 brings quite a lot of new tech features and some design, exterior, and of course interior differences with the previous generation. Of course, I'm going to take it for a test drive and show you how this thing handles on the road, because this year it's actually a bit different than the previous generation because it receives a new electric motor to give it a bit more horsepower and of course more fuel efficient. This video is made possible thanks to our great friends at Audi Brampton. Special thanks goes to Chris for helping out with this Audi Q5. If you want to know more about them and because you are watching this video, there's going to be a discount or promotion at their dealership by clicking the link in the description below if you're located in Canada. Now, let's start first with the exterior and let's talk about what's new for 2021. Of course, the new Q5 looks bolder, it looks more aggressive than the previous generation. There's a lot of changes to the exterior design compared to the previous generation, but don't get too excited because the differences are not huge. There's just some difference on the exterior, specifically in the front end and the rear end. The new single frame grille is now thinner and wider than its predecessor, and the side air intakes are taller with sporty inserts. At the rear of the vehicle is a new trim element connecting the taillights and the new horizontal diffuser insert. The Q5 45 TFSI model comes standard with the advanced line exterior, which includes vertical chrome strips in the grille and the silver accents in the front and the rear bumpers. Now, the model we have for today's video is actually the S-Line package, but don't get super excited because Audi has been doing this for a while. They slapped the S-Line badge pretty much everywhere just to give it a more sporty look and of course charge you a lot more money. Now, the Audi Q5 is the bread and butter of Audi. They sell quite a lot. It's a popular vehicle. And of course, they don't want to make extreme changes to this vehicle. Otherwise, people are not going to like it. So they don't know how the market is going to react. So they're kind of slowly introducing new changes for this year. Another additional exterior highlights include the Q5 models receive standard 18-inch 5-arm star design wheels or available 19-inch 5 double-arm design wheels in bicolor finish or the 20-inch 5-arm design wheels. So you get a lot of option in terms of the wheel set. The Q5 PHV, the plug-in hybrid, which I've already reviewed, and I'll find the link in the description box, also offers an available Sport Plus package, which includes adaptive air suspension system, 20-inch 10-spoke star design wheels in platinum finish with summer tires, front sport seats, the S-Line leather seats, of course, and the black headliner and brushed aluminum inlays. The SQ5 models receive standard 20-inch 10-spoke star design. Now, new for 2021, the SQ5 model, which is of course the more faster and more expensive model of the Q5, customers can choose the 21-inch. Also, exclusive for the SQ5 is an available Audi accessory sport exhaust with quad hot pipes and increased exhaust note. So the previous SQ5, the exhausts were actually hidden in, so you couldn't see them as well. In the new model, you get to experience a different look of the SQ5, more aggressive, of course. Something that I was a huge critic of Audi, that keep making this kind of exhaust hidden. The whole point of an exhaust tip is that it gives, besides the sound, it's also an exterior look to the vehicle, which is why most people pay premium for it. Now let's move on to lighting and technology on the exterior. So what else do you get for 2021? New for 2021, all the Q5 models come standard equipped with an LED headlights, which include a unique daytime running light signature called the DRL, and an LED taillights with dynamic turn signals. At the top of the range are the Matrix design LED headlights, something that was found in the Audi e-tron vehicles. The SQ5 models also offer next generation OLED lighting technology, something that again was found in the higher trims in the Audi lineup. Now that we've talked about the exterior, some differences with the previous model, but the basic is pretty much the same. The shape itself, the size hasn't changed much. Even the interior space hasn't changed much as well, including the trunk or the front seats or the rear seats. And of course, I usually did the test in terms of the space. As you can see, the Audi Q5 remains pretty much the same as the previous generation. Now let's move on to the interior technology and features. What do you get for 2021? For this year, there's an available second generation Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus featuring a 12.3-inch display that offers HD resolution 1920 by 720 pixel. The driver can choose between 3 viewing models. You're going to have Classic, Sport, and Dynamic. Also, a standard Audi smartphone interface with wireless Apple CarPlay, Google Android Auto. So basically, you just connect your phone once, you don't need cables, it's done through a wireless connectivity, and you're done. Very handy feature to have. It's also offering an integrated toll module. It's now standard on all the Q5 models. It works in North America, specifically in the US and Canada, some parts of Canada. So basically, it's an automatic machine. The ones that you pick, let's say for the 407, the toll modules, this one now is actually part of the package for the Q5. It's an extra accessory that is added at the vehicle's rear view mirror. So that way, every time you're driving, it will pick up the signal from the toll module that is located on most highways. As I said previously, the new Audi Q5 offers similar engine to the previous generation, but this time we have some minor differences to make the vehicle faster and, of course, more fuel efficient. For 2021, the Q5 2-liter TFSI engine receives 13 horsepower increase and a 12-volt mild hybrid electric vehicle system to deliver 261 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. And now it does 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds, which is a reduction by 0.2 seconds compared to the predecessor. The plug-in hybrid model is also equipped with the 2-liter 4-cylinder 2FSI engine combined with an electric motor that sits between the engine and the transmission, and it produces 362 brake horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque, and it will do 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. Now, I had the opportunity to test drive the plug-in hybrid, and it was pretty quick. The combination between the electric motor and, of course, the 2-liter engine made a huge difference. The car feels so much faster than the standards. Also, don't forget, if you live in Canada, and I think in the States as well applies the same thing, with the plug-in hybrid model, you can get the green plate, which means you could be driving in the HOV lanes completely alone and not be bothered, because the rule specifically says that HOV lanes are also available for green vehicles, plug-in specifically, not just hybrid. It has to be specific, a plug-in or a full electric vehicle. Now, if you want to make it interesting, for 2021, they still offer the Audi Q5, which offers a 3-liter TFSI V6 engine, which produces 350 brake horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque. And of course, the SUV with this kind of engine will do 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds, which is 0.4 seconds quicker than the previous generation. It's also equipped with an 8-speed Tiptronic transmission, and of course, it has the turbocharged V6 engine. The Q5 also comes with the standard equipment with the adaptive dampers and offers an available air suspension system, which I might say it's one of the best out there. You also have the option for Audi Drive Select, and available dynamic steering offers a variable steering ratio that adjusts based on the vehicle speed and the Audi Drive Select setting. The other thing that you're getting with this year is the top view camera system. It's a full 360-degree camera to display the entire area surrounding, projected on the MMI screen, allowing the driver to see around the vehicle to help, of course, with maneuvering in tight spaces. Now, the infotainment system, of course, this year is a full touch screen. No more touchpad buttons like the old model, which was kind of annoying and not very useful. This year, we have a massive screen, crisp, and of course, very intuitive. You have a lot of settings. Very similar infotainment system used in the Audi e-tron, for example, in the Q7, in the new Q8 as well. Exactly the same infotainment system with similar features as well. But most importantly, this year we have a bigger screen. Also, this year, the infotainment system can be hidden inside. You can only turn it off, but you don't have the option to actually hide the full screen like the previous generation. Now that I've covered everything you need to know about the 2021 Audi Q5, it's time to take it for a test drive and talk about how much faster is it to the previous generation with this 12 volts mild electric system that they have used in the engine, and find out how does it handle on the roads, is it more comfortable, and so on, how different its suspension system compares to the previous generation. So if you haven't subscribed by now, don't forget to do so, and at the same time, don't forget to check Audi Brampton. But for now, let's go for a test drive.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and launch. Whoa! Okay. That was interesting. It took a bit of time to catch up to the speed, sort of like to push the car faster. Is it faster than the older model? I mean, 13 horsepower, yeah, it's not a huge difference, but I understand why they did it. This way, the fuel efficiency is good, yet you're getting a bit of more horsepower because of that electric system. I like it. I get it. I get what they're trying to do, and I like it. I like how this thing drives. Again, it does not feel as fast as the older model. Like, I don't see that much difference. I mean, I recently drove the Q5, the older generation, and just don't see that little differences they're talking about. I mean, at higher speed, maybe you will notice a bit of a difference, but at this point, it's unnoticeable, in my opinion. But I like how this thing looks. I like how it drives. I like how comfortable it feels. And I love the fact that Audi is moving towards a bit more electric and hybrid, similar to Toyota. Toyota is making a lot of hybrid models. A lot of the new Venza, it's only hybrid available and so on. Fuel efficiency. I'm assuming governments are pushing automakers to make more eco-friendly vehicles. I get it, I understand that, but it's nice that Audi's following that path, because let's say BMW, in one example, is not making many of this options. You also have a plug-in hybrid Q5, if you are interested, which gives you a green plate. A green plate gives you access to the HOV lanes, and you also get a bit of an extra charging and a better fuel efficiency. I test drove the plug-in hybrid, and it was pretty quick. That thing was fast, in my opinion. That, it's a full plug-in hybrid vehicle. This is just the standard small. You can actually see the system, the electric system, which is in the engine. But I just don't know if this actually is as quick as they say. It's an amazing vehicle. It's literally the bread and butter of Audi. They sell a lot of these things, similar to the Q3 as well. But the Q5, it's literally the Q5. It's what sells at Audi mostly, and they probably didn't want to make the major changes because didn't want to upset the customer. Since the product is great, it's selling well, why bother? Like, that is probably what Audi is going for. Why even bother to change the settings, to change all the design features and all that? You're getting some of the exterior design in this. You're getting some interior differences in terms of the actual seat in here, in terms of the layout. But technology-wise, you're getting quite a lot. A new driver's cockpit, which is sharp, which is clean, which is absolutely amazing that you can see the actual map in it. You barely don't even need to use your phone. Most importantly, now you have the wireless CarPlay, which you can connect directly. You come in, you're done. You have a wireless charging pad in here. You plug in your phone, and that's it. Like, you just can't ask for more. This is perfect, in my opinion. I absolutely love wireless charging and wireless connectivity for the CarPlay, because you avoid getting all those cables with you. They're just very disorganized. I like this kind of system. It's quicker too. You come in, it connects right away. Absolutely love it. The infotainment system is brilliant, sharp, touchscreen, unlike the previous model, which was touchpad. More annoying. Now you get more space in here because they got rid of all that stuff that they had in here for the trackpad, the buttons and so on. Now it's all clear. You get space, you can put your coins or coffee, whatever. I like this thing. I like how it drives. It's perfect. Anyways, that was it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts about the new Q5. Is it any better? Is it any worse? What do you think they should have included in this car that I might have missed? Anything that you wanted Audi to add to this that you find it very useful? I don't see anything that I could add because the vehicle is already fully loaded. But that's pretty much it. Like, the rest of it, it's perfectly fine. Cheers.